Hi, this is Brandon I. Brooks with the Los Angeles Sentinel and the LA Watch Times newspaper. It is my absolute pleasure to be here at the Taste of Soul Media Day. And I am here with one of the gems of our community, Senator Isadore Hall. How are you doing today,
Good,
sir?
Brandon, man. Thanks for having me. I'm excited about what's happening right now.
Well, number one, I appreciate you being here. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
your involvement with the Taste of Soul and just what you do every day. But to be specific, you're one of the chairs of this event.
That's correct.
And you've been part of this event since its inception.
Absolutely.
So number one, let's start there and we'll rewind. But
right.
tell us about your involvement with Taste of Soul and what it means to you personally.
Well, I mean, the Taste of Soul is like a black family reunion. It's like the backyard barbecue, but it just has hundreds of thousands of people here. And it's a venue where you have multiple people here with hundreds of booths with different types of foods. You have music from every spectrum. You have live entertainment. You have food. You have community activism. You have voter registration. You have dominoes. You have spades cards. You have people with tents and bringing their families. It's really an event where folks come together, enjoy a nice day of quality of life, see friends and reflect, and it ends without a single incident every single year. And hundreds of thousands of people are here every year, and it's really a blessing.
No, and I'm happy that you brought that up, that it's a peaceful festival. It's a family festival, and we do appreciate that. I want to rewind a little bit and talk a little bit more about you, because a lot of people don't know what you're in the midst of. Number one, you're in the midst of running for Congress.
Absolutely, yes.
But even before that, this man has literally went from the start. Let's let him know that started in the school board.
Yeah.
Became a
president of the school board for 3 years, then left there, built some schools, brought millions of dollars of bond resources to Compton Unified, then went to the city council in Compton, served there for 6 years, a couple of years as the mayor pro tem. Was able to do some economic development, bring the shopping center over there on Alameda and Artesia, thousands of jobs, $1 million in infusement to the general fund. Was able to bring some affordable housing and transportation dollars there. Then moved from there after 6 years, went to the state assembly.
wow.
Served in the state legislature as the third ranking member of the legislature as assistant speaker of the House under Karen Bass speakership. Became chair of governmental organization, was there for 6 years, then moved to the California State Senate.
Wow.
Under our pro tem Kevin DeLeon, became the chair of governmental organization there, and have been there for 2 years. Was able to do some good stuff, was able to pass comprehensive immigration reform, to be able to give our undocumented immigrants access to health care, was able to pass a driver's license bill, was able to pass a DREAM Act to give our dreamers an opportunity to go to college. I passed, the governor signed one of my robust bills to gender equality to make sure black women and brown women was being paid at the same rate of their white male counterpart for the same day's work, which is huge. It's the most robust gender equality bill in America. And he signed it into law, was able to pass my other bill, SB 880, which is some gun legislation to basically outlaw the bullet button on semi-automatic high-capacity rifles, these rifles that are terrorizing our streets and leaving our families for dead on the street. Was able to pass some environmental justice bills, SB 350 and SB 32, to help save our earth, if you will. But more importantly, we're also able to pass some legislation to help make sure career tech, vote tech education is reinstated in our schools, which is important, because if everyone's not going to go to college, then you should have an alternative path to success, and career tech, vote tech is that path. So we did some great stuff, and now we're doing some other stuff. And
I say, you are gearing up. No, let's not minimize it. You're currently a senator, but you're gearing up to run for Congress.
Yes.
And this is a big deal for our community, and obviously for you, but it's for our community.
Thank
we are you, you are us. So tell us about that, and what are some of your thoughts, and when people obviously need to get out and vote on November, but let us know.
Well, thank you. I'm really honored. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you.
I'm getting a little emotional here. I'm really honored to have been able to get the support of all four corners of the district. Every Latino elected official, every African American elected official, every Anglo elected official, every API elected official, every labor union in our district.
Endorsed by the governor,
I was just endorsed by the governor. Have all opined in this race, and every mayor, from LA to Long Beach to Carson to Compton to Long Beach, you name it, have opined in this race. And it just shows the coalition that we've built in our community. This is not about building walls. This is about building bridges. And the work that I've done in the community with our Latino community, with our API, with our African American community, with our Anglo community, shows the type of relationships that we've been able to evolve and being able to grow in our communities. And that's why there's unanimity in terms of support for me, but also to send a black guy from Compton to Congress when we've not had an African American male representative in Congress in over 25 years is a big deal. And I'm honored to say that.
Can you repeat what you just said?
We've not had an African American male in Congress from California in over 25 years.
That's why we need to get out and vote. No joke. Vote. This is for us.
And let me just say that, you know, this election is about making sure you send people to Congress and to the White House, folks with ideas of how to make better our communities. I'm the only candidate in this race that has actually lived and served in this community for over 16 years, 17 years almost. And so it's important that you send a person from your community, of your community, that have represented and have brought home the bacon for your community. And not just in my congressional race, but also when you talk about the presidency. It's an opportunity for us to send someone into the White House with a history of deliverables. Hillary Rodham Clinton is the person that has delivered for our communities. The contrary is an individual who's a misogynist, he's a racist, he's a divider, he builds walls and not bridges, and we can't afford to go back in America. We can only move forward, and we certainly can move forward only with one candidate, that's Hillary Clinton.
If public wants to get more information about currently as your senator, but also with your running for Congress, where can people get more information on Mr.
Follow me, thank you. Follow me at Isadore Hall on both Twitter and Facebook, or you can go to IsadoreHall.com. We have 25 days left, I believe, and every day seems like one big day. But we have 25 days. We have 4 volunteer centers. We have 4 phone operations going. We have dozens and dozens of folks on the streets, and we need more. We need more cabineters, we need more door walkers, we need more callers. We have 4 different locations where we're out there and strategically placed throughout the district. And so wherever you are, we can accommodate that need. But please, by all means, get involved and help let's make history and send someone to Congress that is from your community and of your community.
Before I let you go, Senator, tell me about what you're looking forward to at Taste of Soul the most, you personally. What aspect of it for you when you say, you know what, is it the food? Is it the music? Is it dancing? What you like?
Yeah, I can't wait for the fried fish and the fried chicken. You know, I hear Chef Deb is going to be around here.
Chef Deb's going to be here, and many more. And all the people that are curious about who's here and who's not, download the Taste of Soul app.
I'm getting chills. I swear, I heard Chef Deb is going to be here tomorrow, and I tell you I'm coming. Yeah. Chef Deb is one of the famous chefs on television. She cooks for the president. She cooks for all of the entertainers. She's world renowned, and I cannot wait to get some of. Is she going to make peach cobbler?
I hope so. If not, I think this is the official order. So we're going to get this tape to Chef, and we're going to try to hook that up. But thank you so much for your time, and God bless you on your journey and what you're doing. And
thank you.
It's our job to get this man into Congress. Let's get out and vote. But thank you to not minimize for what you're currently doing as senator and what you've done. That's what we appreciate.
Well, thank you for being a real voice for our community without yellow journalism. But just have the facts and lay out the facts the way they are. You all have been the heartbeat of our community and have given our community an opportunity to have a voice. And so I really appreciate that. And again, thank you.
Thank you, brother. God bless you.
Thank you.